Hey, welcome back to another live episode here of the Four Train Podcast. Thank you so much for joining us today. And today's topic is, should the Yankees extend Judge? First off, I want to kick off by saying congratulations, Aaron Judge, on getting married this past weekend. You're doing the opposite of Derek Jeter. You're settling down before your career is over, and that's absolutely cool. Now, here's on today's topic. Why do I believe Aaron Judge should be extended? Obviously, we're going to have Anzo. He's going to give his hot take, and we're going to dive into this topic right now. So why do I believe it? Well, one of the key things is Aaron Judge is the face of the franchise. You have it right there. If you go to right field, you'll see Judge's court. You'll see a lot of kids going to Yankee stadiums now wearing his jersey. I remember back when I was growing up, you mostly saw Derek Jeter's jerseys by kids, but now it's Aaron Judge. He's the most popular merchandise seller. He sells everything for the Yankees. Not only is that, he's a marketable player. We can see him from on the standpoint of commercials. We saw that T-Mobile commercial, what he did with Santan. We also seen the Mike Jersey sub commercials he's done as well. He's done stuff with Pepsi. So he's a very marketable player. And if you go around in New York City, you do get to see a lot of Aaron Judge. I remember walking just something simple as the MLB store, and right there, his picture was on full blast. That's how marketable Aaron Judge is. He does appeal good. Sure, he's not one of the best interviewers. The same thing like Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter was not an outstanding guy to interview. But here is what I think is what makes it outstanding and great, is that he can definitely be a key player for us. I understand he's turning 30 years old this April coming in 2022. But look, he was very vital for us to make it to the wild card this past season, as well as we're looking at Aaron Judge was not only is that, but he was so close of winning MVP. Sure, he was fourth. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, he was close to win it. And that's something we have to take into consideration, how close he was to winning MVP this season. So obviously he's found a way to stay healthier, find a way to play a lot better. But that's a cool thing about Aaron Judge. You know, we're just seeing him in his prime. He's just getting better. And believe me when I say this, I think Aaron Judge is one with, in my opinion, the future of the franchise. Sure, we have to understand that in 2016, it was his rookie season. He came in, gone blazing. He was exciting. We were like, oh my God, I want more of this Aaron Judge. Obviously, he broke records at that time until Pete Alfonso went on and break his record. But he was setting record from that season and everything. Now, in my opinion, and what the Yankees should do is, yes, he's going to be 30 years old in this April. What the Yankees can do and what they should do is go look into a 5 to 6 year contract with him with options. I think that would be the key thing. That means we'll hold him until he's 35, 36. And then obviously you could put the option of 1 year, 2 year, whatever the Yankees feel more comfortable to do. I do believe he's not in it for the money. I'm not saying that he doesn't want to get his fair share of pay, because he does deserve it. He's been a phenomenal player since he's donned the pinstripes and since he's been called up. But I do see him as someone that's going to be very important, very key for us, and is going to make the huge difference for us. So if they do the 5 to 6 years deal, they don't have to do it during right now when we come back out of the MLB lockout. What they could do is start doing these negotiations during the season, so that way when offseason starts off in 2022, we already know where Aaron Judge is going to stand and where he's going to lie. That's going to be the cool thing, I think, coming into what we see. Obviously, we're seeing that this season Aaron Judge is determined to hit over 50 home runs. And you know what? When a man is determined, I can absolutely say he's going to do it. Now, what we can expect, let's see. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this over to Anzo, and he's going to give us our hot take on what he believes the Yankees should do with Aaron Judge. Should they extend him or not? So let's hear it from Anzo.
Thank you, Israel. As always, you always have a great take on these things. Well, for me, my hot take is no, don't sign Aaron Judge at all. Don't sign him to extension. Don't sign him to a long-term deal, not even a short-term deal. I know he sells a lot of jerseys. I know he's a fan favorite, and this might be the hottest take ever, but no, I don't want Judge. I don't want to sign him. I would rather have Correa over Judge, And at the end of the day, he's a great clubhouse guy. He seems like an amazing type of guy. But at the end of the day, I don't want to pay him that much. In my previous video, I proved how injury prone he is and how exactly in a long-term deal, I don't think it'll work out for the Yankees. And I think Aaron Judge would come out winning with a bunch of money and just not playing at all. He's an injury risk, and at over 30 years old, I don't think it's worth signing him to a long-term deal. Let him go to a different team, and bye-bye Judge. Back to you, Israel.
Awesome, Anthony. Thank you so much for sharing your hot take. That's awesome part of being both of us great friends and obviously doing this podcast together, that we always have different opinions or we see things differently, but we still have that one common bond, the love for the Yankees. So I want to close this off by saying thank you so much for joining us today on the 4 Train podcast, and hope to see you guys soon on our very next episode. Take care and God bless you.